talk back to me like that, young lady. Clothed, raised, fed, and still so ungrateful!
What else? Just die here with you? I got accepted. I thought you'd be happy. It's the University of Maine, for crow's sake.
No! That's an order! Your father's been working overtime to care for us and those stupid horses of his!
Sell the horses then. Hell, even if you don't pay for it, I can just get a job.
Not a single Deering has moved away from Eastmouth in 200 years! We bred racehorses and took care of all the nags that came into town. So much of the town's trade relied on us. All we got left of that is a few horses and this ranch. But that doesn't change a thing, little lady. We've never gone off to no fancy university. Us Deering women have always settled down just fine here.
You're bent. I don't want to just settle. I want to help take care of all kinds of animals, not just Dad's old horses. I want to ride the subway in New York and climb mountains in North Carolina and see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Decaying with all of you. I'm tired of it.
First, we let you go all willy-nilly free off with that radio host, Solomon. Course he turns out to be the Marsh boy. And now, look at you, all rebellious. And don't think I don't know you've been smoking. We've always taken care of our own. Guess you're different, honey. If you want to abandon us, abandon the Deering legacy like a filly with a limp, you won't be allowed back. You hear that, Victoria?
If that's what you wish, Mom, then so be it.
That what I am? Just your silly old mom? All authority? No perspective? Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights? Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha! I guess I raised a damn harlot. What a lot in life. Useless husband. Waste of a child. Ugh, I need a drink. Hell, I need 10. Tweedledum, numb as rum.
What?
Little Jack pricks his thumb.
What are you rambling
His
about?
mother cries for a plum. Come what may with a hum. Look at this toy. Now this toy looks like fun. It's just like the one Hugh had as a child. Look at it spin!
Put down the revolver.
Put it down? Ha! Good for nothing child of mine. This is how you hold a gun. Aim it, so, and...
Mom? Mom? Why did you... Wait. It didn't happen like that. She didn't kill herself when we fought.
That's a bit better. No more pretending.
This is just out there. What's happening?
Beats me. Really? You've been jumping at your own shadows since you left those tunnels. I'm surprised you're not screaming.
I'm dreaming. Right?
I'd sure hope so. I can't imagine another reason as to why I'd be talking to an insecure little scrope like yourself.
Alright, color me gone. I don't need this.
Gone where? Gee whiz, you really are daft. You're not in control here, kiddo.
And why am I here listening to you blabber? You just made me watch my mom kill herself.
How about we play connect the dots? You hear voices in your head that keep you alive. You dream of the burning of the station before it happens. You doubt each. You become reclusive, nothing in your head at all. Perfectly normal, folks. You start smoking cigarettes to calm your doubts, and as a half-assed act of rebellion, you climb a roof and... Oh wait, I'm skipping a little too far ahead here.
I climb a roof and... What?
Oh well, spilled the beans too soon, I guess. Let's play around in your brain some more.
I can't control my legs. What's going on? Hello? Creepy me? Where'd you go? Jeez. Just me now. What am I even doing up here? Swooning over some Sinatra ripoff? Downing pills to sleep during the daytime? I do the groceries and the cleaning. I take care of the horses now. Hell, I even teach the riding classes. Where's my own life? Where's my future? They don't even care. What? Did it really happen like that? I was just so angry. And... Wait. Lynch? Victoria.
At least the horses should be happy
Victoria!
with some windows.
Let's just get over the front roof now. Left foot first, and... Oh, whoa. Oh, shit.
The Eastmouth podcast is written, produced, and engineered by DC Tullis. Based on the world created by DC and JD Tullis.
Doctor, she's awake.
Looks like you took quite the fall there.
What happened? Everything's blurry. And my head feels like...
All normal signs. It seems you received a light concussion. Hit your head on the woodpile. Luckily for you, Charlotte was out for a jog before her shift tonight.
Relax, honey. No need to strain your noggin. Charlotte was telling me that she tried for your folks, but no one seemed to be home.
My dad was at the supermarket, I think. But my mom... she was there.
Odd she didn't hear all the ruckus then. Guess I'll have to ask Charlotte about that later. Your neighbor ended up giving you two a ride.
Sounds like my mom, all right.
You mentioned blurry vision. Any other things you're noticing? Ringing in the ears, nausea, change of smell?
No. Yeah. It's just blurry, and the light is... loud.
All right. Not as bad as expected. When your folks get here, I'll give them the same advice. But for now, when you're released, you should stay in a dark room. Have someone keep you under watch for at least a day. Don't want you falling off any more roofs now.
They're coming? Dad would have to leave work early. He wouldn't
Your
be...
father just sounded relieved when we phoned the store.
Uncareful. Dude, that's all I need don't look at the light. I'm going to look at the light again.
That's the spirit. You'll likely heal up in no time. Luck's on your side, it seems. Otherwise, your parents will be picking up. Oh, would you look at the time? Call for Charlotte or one of the other nurses if you need anything. But I've got something to take care of. Your parents should be here soon enough.
Rest up, honey.
Doctor, did I say anything while I was unconscious?
Not that I'm aware of. unconsciousness isn't quite the same as sleep. Why?
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just had an odd dream is all.
Remember, any new symptoms, tell your folks or call us up here at Angel's View.
Victoria! How could you be so careless? You could have died!
I'm sorry. I screwed up.
You're darn tootin' right you did! If you died young, who'd care for us in our old age? Who'd take over the property when we're gone? If your father gets let go because of this, I don't know what we'll do. Do you have anything to say to your daughter, dear? Really? Silence? That's typical. Come on, Hugh. Our daughter needs to know to take better care of herself. Think she can survive in the big bad world? Ha! Absolutely typical! Typical! Sometimes I think I'm the only sane person in the household. I vacuum. I cook the meals.
And that's all you do, Mother. All the other responsibilities are done by me now.
And now the windows still aren't done. Guess the horses are just going to have to get acquainted with disappointment.
Mom, can you please keep it down? My head aches and I'm starting to get motion sickness.
Don't you dare, little lady. That's enough attitude for one evening.
And with that last stabbing remark, I faded out from the conversation and sunk deeply into my own head. What had happened while I was unconscious? That other version of me was talking about hearing voices. And then that dream about my mom. If you can even call it a dream. It was a nightmare. But so much more. All that taunting. And then there was the screaming. That blur of violence before I woke up. There was pain. And it felt so real. So close. It was like I was there. My nerves searing. That stench of wet flesh. Blood choking up through my open throat. It was like it had already happened. I'm going to rest until my head doesn't want to grow limbs and kill me. But when that's done, I think Michael and I should have a long chat. He's always reading books on myths, monsters, or the occult. Psychics and weird dreams shouldn't be a stretch, right? I've avoided it for far too long. If there's anyone in Eastmouth who might help me figure all this out, it's him. But first, I have to survive the harpy in the front seat.
Hello? This is the Piontek house.
Michael! Just the guy I was looking for.
Yeah.
Is that a girl on the phone? Ha! Never thought I'd see the day. Ma! Your favorite's found a bird!
Shut up, Eddie.
I want to come by. I'm curious about something, and you might be the only person who could help me.
Wait till Dad hears about this. Maybe he'll finally take you out fishing, dipstick.
Enough, Eddie. Your father will give you an earful if you continue.
Depends on what it is. I've got a library of knowledge about the occult and that sort of thing. None of that's all that practical, though.
That's exactly what I need answers on. I'll be heading over now if that's okay. You don't have a shift at Horns today, right?
No, nothing like that. I'll, get some coffee ready. See you in a bit?
Right on. On the foot of his porch, it struck me that I'd never actually been inside Michael's home before. Caleb's plenty. Obadiah's some. Michael was different. We'd all gradually grown close to him since he moved to Eastmouth nearly a year and a half prior, but he'd kept his home life distanced. Something about his brother having an accident and a strained family situation. I guess I'd just naturally given him the space he seemed to want. None of us really have it perfect with our folks, except for Caleb. The dude might not think it, but I'd kill for parents like his. It had been half a week since my concussion, and my head had begun to feel somewhat normal again. The sun was shining a bit too bright that Tuesday after school. I was wearing a pair of cheap sunglasses that I dug out of my dad's dresser to ease the burden. Michael's house was buried in the small chunk of suburbia that found its nest behind the park, back where there used to be farms in the 1800s. His house was a slightly run-down one-story ranch. The grass was overgrown, and the white paint had likely been chipping even before his family moved in. Michael answered the doorbell after a few knocks and led me through his living room and towards his bedroom. His brother had evidently left, his mother was asleep on the couch, and he explained that his father was never home until at least 10 p.m. as he went boozing down at the Lorelei. Whoa. I always knew you were big on reading, dude, but this could be a library in its own right. What's up with all the chalk on the wall?
Sigils. It's too difficult to explain. As for everything else, I don't do much at home besides reading. Been looking into Babylonian religion and myth lately. A bit of Greek occult too. All very fascinating stuff. It's really... I've got to stop myself before I start to ramble. You said you had a question, right? Coffee's on the dresser, by the way.
No coffee for now. It's just that... I had another dream. It was about the voices.
Like the one you heard in the tunnels? Caleb still doesn't even want to touch the subject.
I wouldn't either. But it was right, and it wasn't the first time that I've heard voices. I'm also starting to think it's related to a dream I had back in March. Everything was fine, and then the radio station just burst into flames.
You're serious?
Yeah, but the dream I had in the hospital was different. It was a fight I had with my mom, but then she was just dead. Blew her brains out with a revolver. And then it was her taunting me. Or rather, another me taunting me. A wrong me. We had a fight, but it wasn't like that.
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
As crazy as this sounds, I think I might be psychic. The voices, the dreams, it just is too much to be a coincidence, right? After all we've seen, I can't just keep telling myself that I'm an inch from crazy.
I'll just throw out the guess. You came to me to see what I know about psychics and the like?
Spot on.
Well, I know much less about something like that than I'd like to. You see, magic and the occult has a bunch of idiots and scam artists writing nonsense, but psychics, that's something else altogether. The entire industry is a scam.
I figured that part.
But I do think I know where to start. Do you know the origins of the word psychic?
Not really, no.
I'll try to keep it brief. Some old French astronomer and spiritualist was thought to have coined the term psychic, but the idea goes way, way farther back, nearly to the dawn of humanity. The idea seems to be that psychics are generally divided into astrologic and prophetic. The first believing that the positions of the celestial bodies could provide insight or visions, and then there were the prophets. And that's kind of where it gets funny. Some were in the camp that their visions were religious, and some just got really high and occasionally got the right prediction.
So you do know about the topic.
That's where this gets tricky. This stuff supposedly can't be taught. It's really only experienced and harnessed. I mean, there's a few unorthodox ways, but unless you intend me to trap you in a smoke pit or keep you high on certain mushrooms, then you're in a complicated fix here.
Bummer. But you have to have some idea, right? Something I can do to start controlling it?
Yes and no. Have you ever heard of Agatha Komarov?
No.
She was a blind witch in the 1920s who got a lot of predictions right. I don't quite know too much about her backstory, but she had a book transcribed. Lots about her methodologies and beliefs. It's hiding around here somewhere, but if I remember correctly, you've got to start with your dreams.
Like, just falling asleep?
Yeah. If you're really serious about this, I can give you some herbs to burn. Might work, might not. You're gonna have to learn to control your dreams.
Oh, you're talking about lucid dreaming, right? See, I'm not some completely uneducated bum.
You'll also need a journal to write your dreams down. Apparently that's a big step to making it consistent. Wait, why are you lying on my bed?
I'll start here, dork. Anything to keep me out of my house.
All right, I guess. After I light the candles and burn some herbs, I'll go back to my research unless you say anything while sleeping. Which I'd write down.
Sounds like a plan. I haven't been sleeping well at my house anyway. And so I laid there for 15 minutes. No luck, no sleep. I was mindlessly studying the texture of his ceiling as his brother made a very loud entrance.
I'm home, Ma.
I can't do this. I've barely been able to sleep recently at all. I don't know why I thought it would be easier over here. Anything else that Agatha chick advised? Like hypnotism or one of those sigil things or something?
Never said it would be easy. You're on a bit of an unexplored frontier.
Fine. Mind if I smoke in here?
Candles are already lit, so use the window and knock yourself out. Not like my dad would ever peek his nose in here anyway.
You know, I think I know what I need. My mom has all these pills from her doctor. They put her out real quick. She already takes way more than she's supposed to. I don't think she'd notice one slipping away every now and then.
Are you sure that's really such a good idea?
I am a big ball of stress just waiting to explode, Michael. I'm just decent at hiding it. Remember how I told you that I got accepted to the university?
Yeah?
That fight I mentioned? My folks are basically trying to disown me if I leave Eastmouth. Something about taking care of them and the ranch, legacy and all that. I don't get it. To make it worse, dude, I have no hobbies with all the chores I have to do now, and I hardly even get a chance to talk to my dad as he's picked up extra shifts. Only thing I have left is all this psychic crap.
Anything I can do to help? I'm never really sure what to say in situations like this.
If you can kill my mom, that might be a first step.
Let me just dig up my Winchester from under all these books. Is it that time already? Wait, yeah, that's how I'll get your mind off of it. Obadiah should be on at the station around now.
It's good to be back. I'm eternally thankful to the kind folks who helped me rebuild the station. Frankly, it needed a bit of sprucing up, so maybe the fire was a good thing. Anyhow, I've got a special broadcast for all of you today. Mrs. Marsh is out of town at the moment, as she's located, well, I think I'll allow her letter to do the explaining.
To my dear son, Obadiah, My flight landed safely, and I've been staying at the Carlisle in New York. It's a lovely place, truly. You must be curious as to why I was in such a hurry. I know I mentioned art, but that's hardly a reason. You see, your grand-uncle Henry, who used to live in these parts, owned a beautiful impressionistic painting that he lovingly referred to as the Five Kings. Your father was quite fond of it as a boy. Unfortunately, it was stolen some 40 years prior and has since been missing. That was until I got a call from an old friend in New York. You remember Flynn Callaghan, right, my dear? If you don't, it's because you were awfully little at the time. He was an Irish police chief that your father met through quite a long string of events. Upon the death of Flynn's relatives, he came into a fair bit of money and moved to New York to become, of all things, an art dealer. He rang me up the other day to say that some old oil bigwig had died and certain items of his estate were to be auctioned off at Sotheby's. Fascinating stuff. I'm still not quite certain as to how the painting ended up in his possession, although I have my theories. Either way, I'm eager to meet up with Flynn at the auction on Tuesday. Afterwards, I might linger in New York for a few weeks. The city is quite the refreshing change of pace. I'll keep in touch. I love you dearly, my mischievous little imp. Elizabeth Marsh.
Well, barring that, loving send-off, it seems that my mother's off on an exciting expedition into the Big Apple. These things can take some time, so who knows when she'll return. On that note, I do have an eerie story to tell folks. Oh yes, one full of excitement and danger. But I've got an obligation to regale you with the wonderful news of Sylvia's flowers first. Carefully picked bouquets, perfect for any event. Sylvia knows best. Roses, orchids, lilies, lilacs. Lovely arrangements in a variety of sizes. There ain't a better florist in 50 miles. So don't keep your loved ones waiting. Come down.
That's enough radio for now. My vision is starting to get blurry again. Can I borrow that book on Agatha... what's her name? And get those herbs you were talking about? And then, it happened again.
That what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights. Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha! I guess I raised a damn harlot. What a lot in life! Useless husband, waste of a child. Ugh, I need a drink. Hell, I need 10. Tweedledum, numb as rum, little Jack pricks his thumb. His mother cries for a plum. Come what may with a hum.
What are you rambling about? Wait.
Now this toy looks like fun. It's just like the one Hugh had as a child. Look at it spin! That what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights. Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha! I guess I raised a damn harlot. What a lot in life. Useless husband, waste of a child. Tweedledum, numb as rum, little Jack pricks his thumb.
What are you doing? That's enough, Mom.
Grenade! Grenade! Soldier, we have incoming explosives!
Wait, why is this happening again?
that what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights. Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha! I guess I raised a damn harlot. What a lot in life. Useless husband. Waste of a child. Tweedledum!
Don't kill yourself again, Mom.
Have a little faith, dear.
Mom, don't.
My face would look a little better in red, don't you think?
I won't pick up that potato peeler. No! Damn it.
That what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights. Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha! I guess I raised a damn harlot. What a lot in life. Useless husband. Waste of a child. Tweedledum! Numb as rum.
This is really enough, Mom.
Enough? There's never enough! Double barrel. Now maybe that's enough.
Please don't. Please don't. Please, Mom, please don't die again.
That what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did.
Buzz off. I'm tired of this routine you're...
No change this time?
No. I don't know. I haven't had a good night's sleep in what feels like forever.
Something's gotta give eventually. You're clearly seeing all of these things for a reason. We just don't know the reason yet.
Comforting. This continued on and on. Different combinations of herbs, different doses of Mom's barbiturates. Sometimes I was with Michael. Mostly, I faced it alone. After a while, I never thought my reoccurring bastard of a nightmare would end. Just my mother and me, eternally locked in some kind of screwed-up dream standoff. Then came Thursday.
That what I am? Just your silly old mom. All authority, no perspective. Birthed you right here I did. You working those late nights. Bet he's out with the ladies. And you. Ha!
Awful lot of fun we're having here. Wait, what? This is different. I normally wake up around now. Focus. Oh, okay. I noticed the clock this time. And then the window... Wait, this dream has always been at night. But the sun is still up. And I can move freely. I've never been able to explore the hallway before like this. Same lame old paintings, same bathroom I'll have to clean tomorrow. Even the kitchen looks the same, except that's today's date on the calendar. It's always been landmines and javelins and car accidents, but I was stuck. It was a loop, and this time she just fell over. Wait. Oh God, Mom! How many of those stupid pills did you take? And the wine glass. What did Michael say about it meaning something? And the other me said that I was just ignoring. Hey, Does this mean that she's really... Mom? Can you hear me? Mom? Mom?
You alright, Vic?
It's alright. My head burns.
Just breathe. Maybe the concussion...
Just like the dream about the station. Like, I know what's going to happen somehow.
Take a deep breath, Vic.
Oh God. I've got to get home. You were right, Michael. You said it all meant something.
I did. I guess. I'm coming with you then. Just tell me what happened.
She fell unconscious. Something about her medications and wine. And we don't have any more time.
What do you mean? Can you...
I can feel it happening. Come on, open up! Damn house keys. Can't even get them right when I'm thinking straight.
Take a deep breath, Vic. Maybe it was just another weird dream. Huh? What I said earlier about it meaning something.
Got it. Mom? Mom? Are you alright? I'm in the hallway. In the living room. Mom, where are you? Michael? Get over to the neighbor's house now! They have a car. We need to get her to the hospital.
Oh, hell.
Mom, just hold on. How could you be so damn stupid? Barbs and alcohol? Hold on for me, please. Hold on. What if she never wakes up, dude? 1 minute here, screaming like a harpy, gone the next. No final words, just gone.
Hey, Dr. Winter said he thinks she'll recover. We got to her in time. Thanks to you and your crazy dreams, you psycho.
Hopefully you two are doing alright. Wouldn't want either of you to die of grief before she comes to. It's a miracle you got to her in time. Her heart was beating awfully slow.
We'll be fine. Thank you for everything, Doctor.
Don't mention it. If you need anything, the nurse is just out.
Victoria! You?
We're here, Mom. We're here. I'm no believer in miracles, but when she opened her eyes again, I was nearly convinced. My mother suffered some nerve damage in her right arm, but was otherwise alright. It was determined that the overdose was not intentional, so she was released back to us the next day. Despite her obviously feeling like hell, we all sat down and managed to talk through some of our differences. It seems she's not so dead set on trying to banish me if I leave town anymore. I think on some level, she's just scared. Scared for me, scared for them, scared of the future. Dad, on the other hand, is outright supportive of my university plans now. He's been worried sick about both of us ever since. As for the dreams, they went away for a while. It was quite the relief being able to sleep soundly again. They did eventually return, but what came was different. They were a lot vaguer, and I didn't wake up angry and coated in sweat each time. Still, it was like a genie had been released from a bottle. What had been started didn't seem as if it could easily be undone. I'm continuing on with Michael's lucid dreaming plan for now. Maybe I'll make a breakthrough someday, and I'll be able to write my own book like Agatha did. Lots to think about, lots to plan for. But for right now, this little pebble of a moment, I'm just trying to take it one day at a time.